In the fast-paced world of technology, myths and misconceptions pop up all the time. Some come from old info, while others are just popular myths that stick around. Join us as we explore 10 amazing tech myths, find out where they came from, and bust them with the facts. Let's separate truth from fiction in the world of technology. Number 10 myth: more megapixels mean better camera quality. The megapixel race began in the early 2000s, with camera manufacturers touting higher megapixel counts as the primary measure of camera quality. Consumers were led to believe that the more megapixels a camera had, the better the photos it would produce. The reality? Megapixels measure the resolution of a camera, not the quality of the images it produces. While more megapixels can allow for larger prints and more cropping options, they do not guarantee better image quality. Factors such as sensor size, lens quality, and image processing play crucial roles in determining the overall quality of a photograph. A camera with a larger sensor and fewer megapixels can often produce better images than one with a smaller sensor and more megapixels. Number 9 myth: Macs don't get viruses. Apple has long marketed its products as being more secure than Windows PCs, leading to the widespread belief that Macs are immune to viruses and malware. The reality: while it is true that Windows PCs have historically been targeted more frequently by malware due to their larger market share, Macs are not immune to viruses. Mac-specific malware exists, and the growing popularity of Apple products has made them more attractive targets for cybercriminals. It's essential for Mac users to practice good cybersecurity habits and consider using antivirus software to protect their devices. Before we dive into more tech myths, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing tech insights. Now, let's dive back in. Number 8 myth: charging your phone overnight damages the battery. Concerns about battery life and longevity have led to the belief that leaving your phone plugged in overnight can overcharge the battery and damage it. The reality: modern smartphones are equipped with sophisticated battery management systems that prevent overcharging. Once the battery reaches 100%, the charger stops supplying power, and the phone draws energy directly from the power source. While it's true that extreme heat can degrade battery life, the trickle charge that occurs when the battery dips slightly below 100% and is topped off again is not significant enough to cause damage. However, it's always a good idea to use a high-quality charger to avoid potential issues. Number 7 myth: private browsing makes you completely anonymous. The private browsing, or incognito mode, features in web browsers promise to keep your browsing history hidden, leading many to believe that they offer complete anonymity online. The reality: private browsing modes prevent your browser from storing your history, cookies, and form data locally on your device. However, they do not hide your activity from websites, advertisers, or your internet service provider, ISP. Your IP address remains visible, and any activity can still be tracked by entities outside of your local device. To achieve greater anonymity online, tools like VPNs and privacy-focused browsers are necessary. Number 6 myth: 5G is dangerous to health. With the rollout of 5G networks, concerns about health risks have surfaced, fueled by misinformation and conspiracy theories suggesting that 5G radiation can cause various health issues. The reality: extensive research and regulatory oversight have shown that 5G technology is safe. The electromagnetic radiation used by 5G networks is non-ionizing, meaning it does not have enough energy to remove tightly bound electrons from atoms or molecules. Regulatory bodies like the World Health Organization, WHO, and the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, have established safety guidelines for exposure to radio frequency electromagnetic fields, including those used by 5G, and studies have consistently found no adverse health effects within these limits. Number 5 myth: more bars on your phone mean better service. The signal bars on a mobile phone are often seen as a direct indicator of call quality and data speed, leading users to believe that more bars always mean better service. The reality: signal bars measure the strength of the connection to the nearest cell tower, not the quality of the service. Factors such as network congestion, tower capacity, and the type of data being transmitted also affect service quality. You might have full bars but still experience slow data speeds or dropped calls due to these other factors. It's more accurate to think of the bars as an indicator of signal strength rather than overall service quality. Number 4 myth: using public Wi-Fi is always dangerous. Warnings about the dangers of using public Wi-Fi are prevalent, with fears of hackers easily accessing personal information. The reality. While it is true that public Wi-Fi can be less secure than private networks, taking proper precautions can mitigate the risks. Using a VPN, virtual private network, encrypts your internet traffic, making it much harder for hackers to intercept data. Additionally, avoiding sensitive transactions like online banking on public Wi-Fi, keeping your device's software updated, and being cautious about the networks you connect to can significantly enhance your security. Number 3 myth: you should fully discharge your battery before recharging. This myth originates from older nickel-cadmium, NiCad, and nickel metal hydride (NiMH) batteries, which had a memory effect that required periodic full discharges to maintain battery life. The reality? Modern lithium-ion, Li-ion batteries, which are used in most contemporary devices, do not suffer from the memory effect. In fact, fully discharging Li-ion batteries can be harmful and reduce their lifespan. It's better to keep these batteries charged between 20% and 80%. Shallow discharges and regular top-ups are more beneficial for Li-ion batteries' longevity. Number 2 myth: more RAM always means a faster computer. The idea that adding more RAM, random access memory, will always speed up a computer is a common belief among users seeking to improve their system's performance. The reality: while having sufficient RAM is crucial for performance, simply adding more RAM will not always result in a faster computer. The benefits of additional RAM are most noticeable when the existing RAM is insufficient for the tasks being performed, causing the system to rely heavily on slower, disk-based virtual memory. Once a system has enough RAM for its workload, additional RAM provides diminishing returns. Other factors like CPU speed, storage type, and overall system architecture also play significant roles in determining performance. Number 1 myth: screen resolution is the only factor in display quality. Many consumers equate higher screen resolution with better display quality, leading to the belief that resolution is the sole determinant of a screen's performance. The reality: while resolution is an important factor, it is not the only one that determines display quality. Other critical aspects include color accuracy, contrast ratio, refresh rate, and brightness. For example, OLED screens are often praised for their deep blacks and vibrant colors, which can significantly enhance viewing experience even if their resolution is the same as a less advanced LCD screen. High dynamic range, HDR capabilities, can also make a substantial difference in display quality. If you enjoyed debunking these tech myths with us, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more tech insights.